With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Mahomes to throw once more. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is RG3. He'll find his running back. It's Emmitt Smith. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now it's Griffin. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Oh, that's taken in by Ertz. A nice catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action with Griffin. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or here the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way, because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws, or as you suggested, take off and go, how do you defend that when he's on his game?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Griffin. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. They'll roll him out right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Rolling to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. They set up the screen to Emmett. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin. This is caught. It's Brown.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
To throw again is Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete here, pulled in by Howard.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Mahomes flush to his right. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Howard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Marshall Faulk taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken the lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that...
And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Griffin. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On third down, Griffin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Griffin on first down. Forced out to his left. Touchdown! DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Griffin will try and throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside. Here's Griffin. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
2nd and 4.
Here's Griffin to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Give up the middle. It's Emmett. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. RG3, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That's caught. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Lazard here over the middle.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Mahomes.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.